Hi, Chris and Ted. I know you had asked me before about the sort of regulatory environment that our customers face when treating and trying to recycle and reuse industrial wastewater, including oil and gas produced water. So I thought today what I'd do is kind of just briefly go over the regulatory environment for the three areas that Nine Water focuses on. And that's the US in North America, the North Atlantic, and also China. Now, the U.S. is complex, but pretty easy to understand. Every state controls the oil and gas industry, and every state controls industrial production. So that means that our customers, when they're treating water using our machines, have to conform to state regulations. Now, usually those state regulations generally follow the federal EPA guidelines for surface discharge and treated water. So there's not a lot of variation in the U.S., and it's pretty easy for us to predict how well our machines will treat industrial wastewater and formation water out of oil and gas wells. OSBAR is a treaty organization in Europe that regulates the impact on the North Atlantic, what they call the North Sea, but it's really just the North Atlantic. And recently they've gone to a system that they call a risk-based system. So every oil well has to judge based on the quality of the produced water and the kind of contaminants that they have generated from their ocean-going oil and gas operations. They have to figure out what will make the least impact and still conform to the environmental regulations. So that means they've got to remove things like metals, volatile organic hydrocarbons, oil and grease, the stuff that Nine Water is really, really good at dealing with. Now, China's an interesting story, because China went through a very long period where there was almost no industrialization. And then about a generation ago, they really stepped that up. And they kind of went through an industrial revolution that took the West 100, 150 years to go through. And along with that accelerated industrialization came accelerated impact on the environment. So a couple of years ago in China, President Xi Jinping put in a series of regulatory reforms that says that they've got to focus now on clean air, clean water, and clean soil. The regulations that they've developed in China are very similar to the US EPA regulations, but one difference is they've really stepped up compliance, and people can actually go to jail for breaking environmental laws. That gives us a great opportunity to sell our machinery in China. So those are the three regions that Nine Water is focused on, and how our products can help our customers meet the regulatory challenges they're now facing.